Hey, welcome back to the month of June and some things that we're focusing on for S-Phase month or sport and sequencing month. Another component in that is vision. So we are going to focus on improving and working on your visual skills because we have these things called oculomotor reflexes. That means your eyes are tied to your muscles or motor, and then we have reflexes that connect those things. So utilizing that, just using it intelligently, usually makes for better movement. And when there's challenges with the visual system, correcting them often leads to lower threat levels, less pain, better movement. So just makes sense, right? The pencil push-up is what we're going to talk about and work on here. So I have a handy dandy pencil. You could use a pen. You could and stare at a specific spot on it. The first one I'm going to show you here is a cranial nerve 4 activation. So as I pull that letter in towards the tip of my nose, my eyes should converge on it, and then I press it back out. We want to stay tall, breathe throughout these exercises. And what we should see from a coaching standpoint, the eyes move in at the same pace and the same distance, and the eyes move back out at the same pace and same distance. So what we can look at is the white on the inside of the iris there and the inside of the pupil. And so if there's more white on the inside of one eye, it's the one that's probably not pulling in as hard or as well. And we can also then test cranial nerve 3 with pencil push-ups. I'll piece this all together in a second and how to help improve movement with it. But the cranial nerve 3 one, we're just bringing the letter higher to force the eyes to go up and in. So hopefully you can see from that angle. We're bringing it in, breathing, eyes go up and in this case, and then press back out. So during convergence, the eyes should come in at the same speed, and back in divergence, as the pencil goes away, they should also move back out at the same speed. So we're watching, again, the white space, watching those pupils come in, hopefully equal distant and equal speed. Both of these are great drills for improving the flexors. So like biceps, anterior deltoid, the abs, the neck flexors, muscles on the front side of the body primarily. So when we work on it, we can stack flexor work with our pencil push-up. So a great way to do that would be doing like a bicep curl while I'm doing my pencil push-up. And if we get better performance out of the bicep and basically become more efficient, working on vision and strength and muscle strength and stamina at the same time, sometimes we'll get a better performance out of the muscle, we'll get more strength. We could also do like a shoulder press because that's a shoulder flexion exercise. So I could go through my press maybe as I'm doing the pencil push-up, or I could come in and hold convergence while I'm doing some shoulder presses. Another way to get more of a global effect, I love this exercise, is a V-sit. So we could sit down, lean back. We're working on strengthening the abs, the flexors, the hip flexors, and the abs. So we could also load this if you wanted to pick up a weight. You can get some external loading and then add in your, you guessed it, pencil push-up. So we'd be going in, back out, in, and back out. We could go high with the visual target as it comes in and presses back out. So for people that especially need work on their flexors, maybe the muscles on the back of the body, the extensors are dominant, we want to get them in a better synergy or tone and balance of the flexors and the extensors working together. That's going to be good for posture, and in general, it's going to create more stability, just be better for movement. So hopefully you're excited as I am about doing your pencil push-ups. And the other corrective, if we do have an eye misbehaving too, often find that this is an amazing drill for pain reduction, and people are sometimes surprised by how helpful it can be. If one eye doesn't come in all the way, maybe it comes in part of the way and then you get to a certain distance away from the nose and it doesn't want to play anymore. It wants to bounce back out. And you'll see that pupil actually bounce more to the middle of the eye again. instead of converging in. In that case, we can cover the eye that is converging well and then just work on that monocularly. So you may have seen people wearing eye patches at the studio in the past. No, we do not film those. We don't post pictures of the pirate patches, but it's a great corrective when the eye muscle isn't pulling in, maybe due to cranial nerve 3, cranial nerve 4, that could just improve function, or it might be the muscles that those cranial nerves control that actually help create torsion and pull the pupil in. And so that is the pencil push-up, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.